them worked at various jobs. They really lived all over.
Often kids who move place to place don't feel like they have anything permanent in their life, and it can often make the child feel very angry and frustrated, and that can often lead to very difficult times later on.
His mother would basically ship him off to Idaho, and he was raised primarily by his grandparents.
He had a real affection and love and affinity for his grandmother in particular.
They thought that he was this really special kid who had this gift that no one could quite put their finger on.
Kids need one person in their life to make themselves feel worthwhile, and if they don't have a parental figure, often a grandparent will do.
But even his grandmother could never substitute for a real father figure. With no one to guide him, Nikki stayed focused on the one thing that made him special: music. Music became Nikki's way to express himself, his anger and rebellion.
He was a huge Kiss fan, a huge Alice Cooper fan, and from early on, that was his passion.
He lived for their music, even dressing like them.
Kids who have a lot of rage, you see these guys sort of acting out a lot of aggression and frustration, and they see them doing it in a very socially acceptable way through their music. And at the same time, people love them, and who wouldn't want that, especially a kid who's really in need of attention.
Alcohol and drugs were also constant, especially for Nikki and Tommy Lee. Nervous theater managers began to call them the Toxic Twins.
People who are rebellious, they often hook up together. When two people who are destructive get together, they can often become very explosive.